Looks like a crime scene. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Monday morning breakdown. Working on the Skyline. Decided to take another chance and try to figure out what this power steering issue. As you saw, I took the power steering pump off, took it apart, and everything looks great. Didn't look like anything's broken in there. I really don't know. I'm guessing it's just air in the system that's kind of giving me issues right now. Everything looks great. I put it back together, and this is the fluid I'm using. I don't know if I should be using something else. This is what I found. Transmax Import Multi-Vehicle, and there's Nissan right there. But if I should be using something else, and you know, let me know. That's what I'm using. And pumps back together. We're gonna throw it back in here. Again, I was a little bit hesitant because it is a messy job. I usually tend to be when I'm working on my own cars, but that's the situation right now. I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna try to put it back in. We'll see how it goes. A couple of things I did this next time around. I lubricated the inside, poured some fluid in there, and hopefully that'll help kind of prime it. I'm gonna install it, add fluid. This time we're not gonna start the car immediately. We're gonna kind of run through the cycles on the tires, turn the wheel left and right, and maybe that'll help get the fluid in there before we actually crank it. Again, it's my first time doing something like this, and of course there's gonna be hiccups along the way, but that's how we learn. That was kind of the whole reason I bought the car anyway, and so I can kind of learn on it and work on it, and it usually pays off. I think we're ready to kind of tackle this again and throw this on. If you're curious how to take this off, it's really not that hard. There's like 3 bolts. There's one up top. That would be the top. Yeah, there's one up top, and then there's one that's on the bracket, and then there's one right there. So there's like 2 under the pulley, and then one up top. Really easy to take apart. I'm gonna try again and refill this, and hopefully, fingers crossed, power steering will work. Again, guys, hope your morning is going great. Let me throw this part back in and see what we got. I still need to bolt it up and add the belt, and then once that's together, add the intake and everything, and then just check for leaks. The beauty of it is when I replaced the seals on the pump, it didn't leak anymore, so that was great. So that did fix the pump issue. I really hope this fixes it, man. I really do. Finding a pump for this car is damn near impossible. But since I've had it here, it's been a lot of fun to work on, and I think the next thing I need to do is just kind of upgrade the brakes. Previous owner was nice enough to add some slotted rotors, which look great. So I might just get some performance pads to replace it. But definitely want everything tip-top, suspension, brakes, and the engine. Once we got those 3 things going, then we can safely take this car wherever we need to take it. Just want to get rid of all the leaks, you know. I don't want any leaks on a car. BMW, fine, but I had an idea for a previous video. It didn't really quite work out, but maybe I'll give it another shot. I was gonna wrap my baby's Lambo. I just need to figure out how to get this better to stick. It didn't really want to stick to this plastic, but I think it could have been the wrap itself, or maybe I didn't clean it right, but I'm gonna give it another attempt, and we'll try to knock that out, because I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, we have a future project coming up, maybe in the middle of May. We're gonna see more mods to the Jetta. No tune yet, but a tune definitely on the way when I get some more money. Tunes are expensive, and I don't race or anything, so they just don't seem like a reasonable modification from my standpoint. And plus, everybody's kind of done it already. So if you're curious on how tunes kind of help your vehicle, there's a bunch of videos on it. I'm trying to do videos on stuff that I haven't seen, and pretty much the next thing is, I was a big fan of window louvers, I think that's what you call them. Anyways, it's like those vents they put on the rear windshield, kind of block the sun. They don't ever make them for my car, and they don't make them for the Jetta. But I think I was gonna take some dimensions, buy a cheap one, and see if I can modify it to make it fit pretty flush. So that's gonna be the next thing coming up, and I'm trying to still decide if I want matte black or if I want to get gloss black. That way I can wrap it in the future. We'll see. But I think that'd be really cool. I've been really dying to see one on the Jetta, and I think we can do it. So I'm gonna finish up the pump, bolting it down, putting the belt on, and then I guess we'll continue when we crank it, and fingers crossed we don't hear any noise and we have power steering. Okay guys, it's the next day. We're gonna try starting it up. Bummer. All right, so one more thing we're gonna try, and that's just gonna be pretty much draining the whole system completely from the rack and refilling it. We'll give that a shot. But that'll be on another video. Thanks for hanging with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.